All right, break out the red panties. It's going to be a red panty night. We are reviewing Conor McGregor's whiskey, proper number 12. You guys tuning in for this Conor McGregor whiskey might be looking at it and saying, who the fuck are these guys?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
That's the best Irish I could do. I'm New Yorker, not Irish. But we are Brolic Whiskey. I'm Metahuman Dave.
I'm the new body bag.
What makes us different than a lot of other YouTube channels out there is you're not going to see any snobbery here. We represent the beginners as well as just aspiring enthusiasts. We like to taste our whiskeys three ways. We taste it neat first, give a score, then we dilute it, give a score, and then we taste it on the rocks. So,
come on. I'm excited for this. I'm interested.
Proper number 12, Mike, is...
Let's see.
First off, before I forget, because I'm a little excited about this one, let's thank sipwhiskey.com for donating this bottle. They are the first to the market with this bottle.
Really?
So they wanted us to review it. So I'm down. Now, Mike's looking up at this. This is really, really dark color.
That is.
I'm afraid that this is definitely artificially colored because this is probably only 3 years old. Bare minimum by law for Irish whiskey, it has to be aged at least 3 years, right? Okay. So we know it's an Irish whiskey, so it has to be at least 3 years. So I'm thinking this is 3 years to the day they hurry up and bottle it because this is a brand new distillery by the Notorious one, Conor McGregor. But it's really, really dark for only a 3-year-old whiskey. Makes me think there's probably some coloring additive to this. But on the nose, I like this nose a lot.
It's clean, but it's very light.
Yeah.
It's very clean, but it's very light.
As we found with any Irish whiskey that we've tried that's not at cask strength, they did go with the bare legal requirement minimums, which is 40%. So it is watered down quite a bit. And for a young whiskey, it probably is hurt by being so young and watered down. But on the nose, it's citrusy. It's floral. It really smells really, really nice.
I do agree with you but I do also get some kind of saltiness, like a brine, you might say.
A little bit of almost like just like you're rubbing alcohol tinge right on the front of the palate when you first taste it.
It's just timid, you know?
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So we know it's a this is all the information we can get is what's on this bottle because there's no website. So I got to go what's on here. Obviously, we got a little Conor McGregor logo right there. Mm-hmm. You might be asking, Mike, why is it not called Notorious?
Oh, why is it not called Notorious, Dave?
Good question, Michael.
Thank you.
Conor McGregor is known as... But he just lost a lawsuit about using that name. That trademark is being used by another company, so he had to change it over to Proper 12. So he is paying tribute to where it all began, Dublin. And one goal in mind, craft a proper Irish whiskey that's true to Ireland. Here's what I like about it.
All right.
We are honored to share this with you, and we're proud to donate to first responders for every bottle purchased.
It's already worth a buy.
That's cool. They're donating a portion. I love that. Here's another thing I really love about it. I agree. It's worth the buy just for that alone. But what I love about this is Conor McGregor is really, really hands-on with his distillery. He's not one of those...
Really?
Yeah. There's pictures of him actually like with the pitchforks and everything. He's turning the barley. I mean, I respect him for being hands-on. That alone is...
You don't think that's a marketing ploy?
I don't see any other celebrities even stepping foot in their distillery.
Look, the dude's constantly in training. The dude's constantly getting ready to fight, even though it's been a while. Mm-hmm. You know, he's gallivanting around on the planet. You think he has time to sit there and do that on a daily basis? No.
Not on a daily basis, but I'm saying he's still hands-on.
Okay.
He's not an absentee landlord who just slaps his name on it like most celebrities.
Wrote a check, threw it down there.
Yeah. You and I both like a really popular celebrity-owned whiskey. Right here, you can click there if you want to see it. Rob Dyrdek and Travis Pastrana, they own Black Feather Bourbon. We both enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Me a lot more than him. Yeah. But they have nothing to do with the company other than putting their names on it. They're not actually in there helping out. they don't even distill the product. They purchase it. So it's a sourced whiskey
Well-
that they just bottle together and put on their name. I have no qualms with that at all.
I don't either.
But this, to me, is a lot more.
You know, on
You're
the other
involved.
side, I mean, I would be more impressed with them actually tasting and being involved in the flavor profiles versus flinging a shovel.
Well,
I hope to God.
Conor McGregor's got some high
I
aspirations.
hope to God he tasted that and said, "This is what I want people to, drink."
I don't think this is what he wants. And
Okay.
I'm just saying this right now. I don't think this is what Conor McGregor wants his whiskey to taste like right now. It's just what he has on hand because it is a young distillery. Personally, I would love to see this at a higher proof. That's going to take out a lot more flavors. And of course, in a few years, when they have more experience and it's aged more, things are going to happen.
Hopefully.
But, this is a blend. It's grain and malted barley. I think it's just a little. It does show its age. It's a little young. It's very light, very thin. The taste goes away fairly quickly. It doesn't cling at all.
It's immature. I mean, let's just be real about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's immature. They should have called it Proper 3, not really Proper 12. I would like to have seen 12-year-old for Proper 12. I thought that'd be great.
Yeah, we gotta wait another 9 years.
Yeah, it's really easy to drink. I mean, you just saw me drink it. You rarely see me finish an entire drink on this show. And
That
I
is
was
true.
just able to put it down.
What would you have to give a score for this?
Look, again, I'm the newbie representing newbies. Very easy drink, has some nice flavors, nothing robust, and I'm really trying not to just put the whole Conor McGregor personality into the bottle. We're
The
like,
Notorious one.
you sniff it and you expect to get your nose broke. You taste it, you expect your taste buds to get submitted. Like that's what I want to hear. Maybe some trash talking as soon as I pop the cork. That's just not the
where the
case.
higher proof would come in.
It would, and that's not what I got.
Give me that knockout cash strength, buddy.
Yes, exactly. I am going to throw this around the mid levels. I'm going to give it a high 5, right under a 6, just because it's very easy. The flavors, even though muted, are still enjoyable.
Cool.
They're still enjoyable.
I'll say this. I wasn't sure Mike was going to be able to record with me today, so I did record a solo one. So it was a brand new, fresh bottle a couple of hours ago. I only scored it a 4 the first time I cracked open the bottle. I will say, having it open a little bit longer, it does taste a little better than it did when I first opened it. Not enough to drastically change, but 4.5 now. Okay. So, brings it up a little bit. So yeah, let it air out a little bit. We are now diluting it, though.
On the nose for me, this time around with the water, I get some type of, almost like a metal smell on there. I get some type of metal, maybe a light vinegar type whiff. I get a little more with the water than I did without, and that's kind of different. Usually it gets muted. To me, I got something more out of it.
Okay.
So that was kind of nice. Now, for a change, I'm appreciating the alcohol burn from the water. It actually brought something to the table.
Okay.
Yeah, it brought a little fire to it. Flavor-wise, still timid, still mild, but the alcohol gives you a little something on the palate, gives you a little sensation.
A little bit of a sensation.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't do any justice to me. Like, yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting a little bit more of that alcohol tinge, but the flavors that come after that burn, I feel are even more muted than they were the first time. Not drastically, because it's really already low proof. I'm going to dock it just a little. It's a 4 now for me.
Really? I'm actually taking it up.
Go for it.
Give it a low 6, like a 6.2, 6.3 type.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty fair score for a whiskey from you.
Well, no, but
All right.
it brought something to the table. Some people like that burn, and I'm trying to, show that other people can drink this. It's
There
just
you
not
go.
all about me.
Throw a splash, and I did.
Right, it is
I
all about
only,
me, but that's cool.
I only threw in 1 drop on this one because it was already low.
Ah.
Mike's gonna grab some ice for us so that we can do it the last way, which is on rocks. You could. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but right here is Conor McGregor's signature. I will say this, man. I'm actually
Really?
kind of impressed. Right there, Conor
Huh.
McGregor stamp of approval.
kinda cool.
It is a good-looking bottle. I like it. Again, I would like to see it with some more age to it and a higher proof.
Bring some maturity to that.
Because here's the thing. Conor McGregor, he never aspires to just be a mid-man, right?
No.
The guy always, he said he was going to be a 2-division champ. He became a 2-division champ, right? He's saying he wants to take on Jameson and become the number one Irish whiskey out there. All right, well, here's a decent start. But we understand. We're not dogging you. We know it's a young whiskey. I think it will become better with a few more years.
Oh yeah.
But
it's a good introductory.
I would like to see it at a higher proof. Don't just drop straight to that 40%, man. I know it means more money for you guys, but it does hurt the flavor. And so you saw us drinking out of a Glencairn for the first 2 times. That's because it funnels the aromatics up to your nose so you can decipher more things. With a rocks glass, you're not going to get any of that tulip, so you do lose a lot. You getting almost air, a little bit of citrus.
I basically got nothing on that whiff. Took it to the nose. This ice just turned it to ice. I got nothing.
Yeah. And so here's my thing that I'll say to you. While Mike thinks about what he's going to score this as, there's different ways to approach whiskey. Obviously, a really complex whiskey that you're going to be sipping on through one of these fancy Glencairn glasses that you want to just savor the complexity and different depths of the flavors. There's sipping whiskeys, and then there's partying whiskeys. I'm going to call Conor McGregor's whiskey more of the partying style. Yeah. This is the one, you're buying it to support Conor. You're buying it for a good cause of portions go to the first responders. 2 great causes, especially if you're a fan of Conor. But you're not buying it to pull out complex flavors. You're doing this so you and your boys can party. You guys are taking shots while Conor McGregor's throwing those shots, right? Or you're just gonna throw it on the rocks. It mutes out any of the alcohol burn. This is just a means to an end. You're gonna get shit faced, but you're not gonna taste much.
Yeah, this is lake whiskey, river whiskey, tailgate whiskey. Yeah, there's nothing prim or proper about it. It's straightforward. Here's some booze. On the ice, I got nothing. I'm really unimpressed now.
Yeah, it muted it out to the point that it really is the party whiskey. The one where someone can just pour you a glass on the rocks. You're going to drink it like it's juice.
Yeah.
Because it's that mild.
Yeah,
which normally I would be very opposed to, and I would dock it heavily. But for what it is, this is a partier whiskey. For that alone, I'll say that this is actually doing a great job. It's a 4.5 for me for that purpose.
Nah. Flavor-wise, let's keep with the theme. That ice just choked it out. That ice just laid it on the mat, put it to sleep, dropped a blanket on top of it, gave it a kiss on the forehead, and walked away. That ice just killed it. For me, I think it's garbage now. Taking it down to the 1s and 2s. It's whatever.
You can't even drink that, is what you say?
I wouldn't want to. This is one of those bottles you grab. You don't even need a cup. Take it to the dome. You don't need cups. You don't need ice. You don't need water. Drink it straight from the bottle. Have a good time. Rip up the night. Have a blast. Enjoy yourself with this bottle. It's easy drinking, easy partying.
It's for sure a great partying whiskey. Once again, thank you to sipwhiskey.com.
Absolutely.
They are first to the market selling this product, so I highly encourage you, especially if you're a Notorious Conor McGregor fan, to go out and buy it. Mike, you didn't even ask me the price. That, I believe, is the best part of the whole shindig.
Well, all right, hit me.
$25.
Oh, God, yeah. Have a good time.
This is a party
whiskey. Have a
whiskey.
good time, yeah.
$25. It's better than your JD. It's better than your Evan Williams.
Get down with this. Yeah.
This is a partying whiskey. Get it. Sipwhiskey.com ships to most states. Any state that it's legally allowed to be shipped to, they will ship. So make sure you hit them up. There's going to be a little section that says referred by. So we would love if you actually said Brolic Whiskey is your referrer. The only thing I'll say is, if you have tried this whiskey, please leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Conor, please don't hate us for what we said. I know you
No
want
offense.
this to be the best. No offense. We're being truthful. Subscribe to our channel, please. We are definitely going to be throwing out more reviews soon. But until then, as the sun goes down around us,
Beautiful Southern California.
we might just be the best whiskey review channel that just got on Conor's hit list.
Quite possibly. We could be the prettiest bloody faces in the next week or two.
Please don't hurt us.
Chopsticks.